Hi Aquarius, my sun sign brothers and sisters, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help us all on our paths to our highest vibrational good. So this week we have the Faith card, right? And this is actually the Hierophant card. So when we talk about faith, we're talking about the ability to believe in something that we can't necessarily see. We're talking about the ability to trust in the universal construct bringing us what we need, what we want, or maybe taking us in a direction that we hope for. This is about being able to perceive or to believe that something is going to happen, even if we can't necessarily see the evidence for it at the moment. Now that's kind of at odds with the message of Aquarius, right? Because we're very much, we're very much a kind of, quite logical, right? But how do you see the future? What is the future? Right, we are so connected to the future. We understand that it's coming, and very often the things that we perceive about what is to come tend to be the thing that ends up being the next big thing, because that is Aquarian energy. Now, on the other side of this, the Hierophant card is always about the structures of power. Yes, absolutely, but it's also about the establishments that we are tied to: local authorities, local governments, governing bodies. And it can also be about where you utilize your own power. Sometimes I see this card as an initiation of some sort. So let's have a look, see what's taking place. For our actions and options, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This week we are about to embark on a true mission. This is about it's about putting your money where your mouth is, right? Where we have said, I need these conditions to work this hard. I need these conditions to be able to do that. I need this, I need the list goes on. Like, when I have this, and this, I'll be able to do A, B, and C. Well, this is the week where you finally have everything that you've asked for, everything that you said that you needed in order to create certain results now shows up for you. And the Seven of Pentacles kind of says you have to get started, right? So there's no more excuses this week. There's no more, I'm talking to myself here as well, obviously, right? There's no more excuses this week. Like, everything that you said you wanted or needed in order to create the optimal desired results, you have it, right? And if you don't have it, then you have to start anyway. There is no more excuses. This is the time for you to move ahead with your goals, for you to move ahead with your plans. And this Seven of Pentacles basically says that you already understand this is going to be a long haul. The Hierophant card, nothing fast about that card. Seven of Pentacles, nothing fast about this card. It could be as well that some of you are either interacting with a financial institution of some sort. Maybe this is a company that you are working for. Maybe, this is a company that you have. Something about your finances is definitely going to improve this week, but the way that it improves is going to be a lasting result. And this is going to be all about you having to really put pedal to the metal and work very, very hard. For our communications and conversations, we have the Hanged Man. So this is not a week to talk about it. This is a week to do, right? This is the week for you to be practical, to be grounded, to get the fuck on with it, right? Just get it done, whatever it takes. That's going to be my mantra for this month ahead. But the Hanged Man is come on brain, communications and conversations. This is basically saying that to you. This is not a week for talking too much. It's not a week to theorize and philosophize over and over about things. This is a week where you need to talk less and do more, right? This is a week that is about actions, that is about practical steps, the planning, the ideas, the ideologies, all the rest of it. That can come after. For now, you just have to get started. The other thing with the communications and conversations this week, I'm going to be really honest with you, because there's the Faith card there and the Seven of Pentacles. There's something that you have wanted to say to somebody for a long time, and I know who this is now. I especially know who this is for myself. There's something that you have wanted or needed to say for a long time. And there's a part of you that has convinced yourself over and over and over again, no, I've got time, I've got time, I've got time. Well, this card is telling me to tell you that you no longer have the time that you think you have. And those words, those kind things that you want to divulge to somebody, you don't have time to wait anymore. So this week you need to find time, carve it out, to say what needs to be said, to do what needs to be done, to have that conversation, to let somebody know exactly how you feel about them. This is really important, guys, so pay attention. For your money and materials, you have the Six of Wands. Yeah, you know, I said money's going to be good this week. Finances are definitely getting a boost. I actually feel like this is as well. The other part of this is you might be so busy this week, and possibly for the rest of the month actually, that you haven't got time to spend any money, right? Which naturally takes your resources beyond what they normally are. Finances look good this week though. I actually really like this card, and it could be on a day-to-day level some changes that you make either start saving you money or making you more money. But either which way, your finances are definitely getting a boost this week. And like I said, this is going to be something that is around for a while. Consider it a slow burn or a slow build. For your physical health and vitality looks good this week, but it's in response to the efforts that you're already putting in. So whether this is starting new exercise regime, maybe sticking to a diet, you know, whatever it is for you personally, the results you will see, they'll be very short, they'll be very small, but they are going to be, this is about you showing up on a daily basis and seeing those consistent results, just mostly in the way that you feel as well. And then finally, for your home and environment, this tells me that you are finally are settled in the right place, right? This is where you are supposed to be at this moment in time. Even if you look around and you think, I'm not sure, you know, I've made the jump, but I'm not sure. Even if you look around and you have that moment, you are in the right space and place that you are supposed to be for your life right this moment. For your love and relations, you have the Strength card. Isn't that interesting? So this card rules the sign of Leo, right? And as a love card, this basically says this is a week where you really need to get in touch with what you actually feel, right? What are your true feelings? And the thing is, because you only really discover what your true motivations are when you know what your true feelings are. And the only way you can get in touch with your true feelings is to get to your heart of hearts. This is a week where you really need to ask yourself, what is it that I actually want? What is it that I actually need from a partner, from a relationship? And what am I prepared to give? For those of you that are single this week, and it's right underneath the Hanged Man, right? So if there is something that you've been meaning to say, this is the week for you to say it. You don't have any more time beyond this week, and that's something you really need to be aware of. For those of you that are partnered, this is nice. It actually kind of suggests that you and your partner are not necessarily mending a rift, but I actually feel like you guys are getting back on the same page, right? And this is because you're being very honest and open about what you feel, which is a rarity for Aquarius people, right? It's not necessarily something we're known for. But this week, I actually feel like this is you saying, no, you know what, let me step out. One thing that Aquarius energy is good for is putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. So I pose you this question. If you are in a partnership, in a relationship, or you want to be in one, and, you know, this person has tried reaching out to you and you're like, well, you know, I don't want to talk about my feelings because I'm an Aquarius. Try putting yourself in their shoes and thinking about what they need. Right, once you do that, I think it will be so much easier for you this week to open up and really admit how you feel about something or someone. All right, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. What are you starting? Take care, and I'll see you soon.